The second lesson I learned from my dad is a bit contradictory. It looks like it contradicts the first one, but it doesn't. And this is, money isn't everything. Let me explain. So, in as much as money answers a lot of things, not all, as some people say, money doesn't answer all, but money does answer it a lot of things. Yes, money is the answer to a lot of questions, right? But my dad kept telling us that money isn't everything. That is, we shouldn't expect money for everything. He will always tell us that sometimes you can just be nice without expecting anything in return, without expecting money. Somebody can come to him asking him for some money, right? But he will give them not with the intention of collecting it back. Do you understand? And he might just tell the person, it's okay, you can go. And then we'll tell our dad, like, daddy, even if you will not collect it, just make him feel like he will get it back and things like that. But my dad tells us that it's not everything. Money isn't all that there is to life. Sometimes do one or two favors for people, and then trust me, you don't know when you will reap that fruit in the future. I'll tell you a very good example. My dad had a piece of land which was close to his industry, and somebody came. It was an Igbo man. The man came asking for a little space to put his gas tank. So the guy used to sell gas then, and he was a newly married man, very young at that time. So he came and he was like, please, he has surveyed this area and he feels like he would love to put his gas plants here. He had so many, but that was just supposed to be a branch. So he told my dad that he wanted to put a branch of his gas. He wanted to hire a space, some space to be able to put his gas there. And then my dad looked at him. How much are you willing to pay for the space? I think the man said, is it 100,000 or 120 or 200,000, something like that. So my dad said, okay, come back tomorrow. And the man said, no, sir, please just tell me so that I will know I'll come ready with the money and lot. My dad said, no, come tomorrow and we'll discuss better. I'm busy. Do you know that the next day the person came and my dad told him, said, look around, which area is most suitable for you? The man looked around and he was like, I'll prefer that particular area. My dad allowed him put it, and guess what? My dad said, you don't have to pay me a dime, just put it and then continue selling your gas. It doesn't matter, I won't collect any money from you for this space. The man was shocked. He had never seen anybody do that thing for him in the whole town, according to him. And since then, we not only became neighbors in business, we became family friends. And you know that from that day, the man made sure that we had gas for the next 10 years, since the day he started staying on that my father's property. So do you now see that money isn't everything? If my dad collected anything, 200, 300,000 naira from him for that space, do you now see that we wouldn't have enjoyed these benefits? So just a kind gesture of, you can just take this space, you don't have to pay anything, has yielded a lot of profits, I would say, to us, and it was not even intended. My dad didn't see that. He didn't even know that the man would do that kind of thing, like give us gas for free. No, he was just trying to be nice. He felt like, let me just help this guy. After all, what is he taking out from me? I'm not using the space, I'm not developing it, and something like that. And the man is no more in that space, right? But they didn't leave on a bad note. But he made sure that for the number of years that he was there, we had free gas every day. And do you know that the cylinder we used to use, he gave us a very big, you know, that big cylinder, that very tall one. Yes, that was the one he gave us. He made sure that we never paid for gas, and we made sure that when we started paying for gas, we always bought gas from his station. So guys, truthfully, money isn't everything, and I hope you guys learned a thing or two from this particular story, and I'll see you in the next lesson that I learned from my dad. Ciao.